La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, we gotta move stuff around. I think pretty much what will happen is this pipe here. We'll just have this go directly into an interface. Because then that will push it into there. And then these all have a priority of -10. This crafting cube will have to go. Storage. Give me a couple storage disks. Do I not have 16K storage? Well, it's actually, I don't need 16K storage. 4K should be fine. So then we go. Well, we can start getting this cable. I got some dents. And then some P2P. Maybe 20 of these. Just do that. These aren't even that expensive, so yeah. Oh, hey! Oh, wow. How's it going? Real chemical engineering. Chemical engineering. How many do I need to get 16 of these going? Well, it'd be like this whole thing. Thanks. Did I make? Give me another 10 of you. Solar. Oh, poly C ingots. I hate poly C ingots. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. Oh, not too much. Just usuals. Usual stuff. It wasn't too bad, to be honest. Like, a lot of this, I mean, to be fair, I have like thousands of hours in modded Minecraft and expert packs in general, but the quest book in this pack is pretty detailed on what to do. Plus, since I've been streaming it, uh it lets me like people can come in and help whenever I'm having some sort of issue, you know. So it usually ends up working out okay. We're gonna go here, and I think we just, man, be nice if I actually divided this into. I wish that these cubes could go 8 long. That would actually make this a bit easier to work with. Then again, if we go uh, dent right here, it could let me get 12 of these suckers on board. And then we can just start going down. Maybe something like this would work. But then all of the channels would just be P2P line. So I think what we would need to do is actually also P2P this. So we would actually get 15. Is that how that works? Yeah, because then that would be the input. And then I'm not really sure how do I make a dense cable connect to a P2P interface like that? It doesn't really work, does it? I mean, I guess you just have one like that. Not sure. I've never really done Ae2 in this kind of scale before. And I'm trying to just figure out a system of how to get like a lot of channels going. But then this also needs access to a line. You can just say that that's just on a, give me an anchor. What's going to be annoying is actually the movement of this from the old Ae2 stuff. I don't know what's with this texture. I don't know if this is like an intended thing or due to one of my resource packs. I don't know what's with the white line. But anyway, but yeah, this pack is, it's not as crazy as you would think if you just take it one step at a time, right? So then we'll go, and then we can bring this to this line, which is it this layer? I think it's this layer. Now, I don't want to connect it. Do not connect it yet, because that's going to break everything. Like, just seriously and utterly break everything. So I need to disable ore processing right now before we start this. Because that's gonna... So we're gonna... Receive filter. We're gonna turn that off. So now we're no longer receiving ores. Because that's going to break. Because we don't want a whole bunch of ores floating down this pipeline when there's no network activity to be had. Then what I'm going to need to do is, well, this can just pretty much function as this dense cable already was. But then we can start branching things around. But pretty much like all of these P2P tunnels are going to need to be rebound. Everything's going to break. Everything. Probably should just make a backup. And when I mean everything, I mean everything's going to break until I get stuff back online. So remove the howler alarm from the EBF because the EBF's not going to be working. About the only thing I could say that's going to happen is that power should still be running to buildings because that's handled by Ender IO fluid conduits, and we have a bunch of fuel in our tanks. But then, yeah, everything else is just gonna be gone. I don't know why we have a water tank here of all places for water. Give me a super tank while I'm at it. Oh, I already have one. Never mind. So I guess really the only thing to do is to actually just start breaking things. So yeah, here we go. Goodbye, old system. And now I connect to here instead, and hopefully we'll get some channel activity. Okay, this is lit up, so that's good at least. And I am right that it doesn't go past. Yeah, it does not go past big red ring of doom. Okay, we do have some channels flowing out. Not a lot, but some. So that's good. All of these P2P tunnels are... They just ain't happening anymore. Okay, so we can just start deleting all of this. I don't even know if I have access to my system. I don't have access to my item storage right now, so make of that what you will. You know, like auto crafting's offline. Most things are just offline now. Probably the very first thing we should be doing is I didn't put the drives in my inventory, so this is just offline. We can reconnect it though. I think we can just reconnect this temporarily. I'm gonna drag it this way for now. it's just we just gotta do the thing. So doesn't this need to output somewhere? Because this is just a P2P tunnel that's not going anywhere right now. So like, how is that going to help us any? Like that's just not gonna do anything. Like this could go to. Well, the other thing is that even if I did, I actually probably should only eight tunnels on this, because well, we have the 32 from there, and then we have the eight tunnels. Well, no, we could do 16, and then there would be 16 tunnels on the other side of this, and then if we did everything with tunnels coming out of this, then we would be theoretically fine. Uh, Probably my. So we can do a whole cluster of them. Then if we go down here, we can just send the cluster down this cable line. Wouldn't really give us like universal access to all of this, though, would it? I mean, but we're talking about. I mean, I can try it. Then we get a. And then if I get the advanced memory card, which please tell me I have that right now. And then we just grab one of these. Well, actually, no, this should be. I mean, what happens if I. Well, technically, they don't need to be. They're just in main. This is just in mainnet. It can just attach to anything, can't it? Right? Isn't that how this works? It because this. Well, no. This is technically in mainnet, but well, not necessarily. Well, P2P tunnel cluster 1 doesn't exist. It's not attached to anything. So we need to attach this to something. We need to give it a side on this thing here. How do I do that by... We got some... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do nested P2P tunnels. This is a new one for me. Uh... But that would connect all of these to mainnet, I think. So I think that's what we want to do, is connect that to mainnet. And then we go input, output. I'm not going to say that I'm doing this in any efficient manner, because I'm most likely not. But now we're using 2 channels just to host that. But that should bring these to mainnet. Like, they should just be fine. So I don't need some sort of weird thing there. Like, I should be able to get my channels here, right? So, for instance, I right-click this, and I'm on, and I say bind to input. And I just choose one of these. This should just work, huh? But we probably would want this not to connect to here, and this not to connect to here, because this can just be a normal cable line doing whatever the heck it wants. Uh, with enough V discounts, theoretically, you don't have access to Santa boots right now, so it's going to be more difficult. Not that I don't even know if you could have made Santa boots in that. My step up was actually quartz, I think. I had enough V discount is I mean there, but I also was using those tainted wands from the villagers. Wait, why does this need to be like this? This doesn't need to be like this at all, does it? It's literally connected already right there. It's connected to mainnet. I've literally connected it to mainnet. The enchantment table also apparently spawns in specific dungeons in very specific areas if you know where to look. But I don't know the details on that. Maybe somebody else here will know. But I know that that's a thing, and it's like it's like it's like the room, if it exists, is guaranteed to have an enchanting table, but it's like hidden behind something. What do we got for wands right now? Let's take a look at the webpage for Dumbcraft wands. So what is yours? Iron? And then wand cores. Yeah, because I went to... Yeah, so really, Greatwood is... Wait, Profane has 50? Forgot. Yeah, Profane has 50. So if you get a wand with 50, you just grab the Profane wand from the villagers. And then you should be able to craft, hopefully a quartz? I don't remember what the requirement for quartz is, but quartz is pretty good. The quartz might require an infusion, so... But yeah, this will be 50, and then it'll have like a 10% V increase, but that would bring it to equivalent of 45, and you might need like a 1% discount equipment piece or something to make it work, but... But this should make your enchantment table as well. Other than that, you would have to make a great wood. And then, hopefully you can immediately do gold caps. By the way, Enchanted Cloth's a good, wand cap. It's pretty cheap. So once you're actually making wands and get the stuff to do it, Enchanted Cloth on the Tainted Magic tab is a bit of warp for it, but it's a cheap 5% cap. I don't know about Sojourners. I don't think Sojourners is very easy. It's actually not terrible. Sojourners could be another option. But this requires infusion, and the cloth cap doesn't require infusion. It's just this. It's a gold cap with a bunch of enchanted fabric. From the Malefica tab, yeah. Malefica, Tainted Magic, that kind of thing. Yeah, so we can just run that directly. And I keep forgetting that that these cables don't need to touch. No touching required. It's been a while since I've done stuff at this kind of scale. So we got 32 channels flowing through here. We're only using 22 of them right now, so that's good. And we've bound our first thing back to normality. And I do have my... Where's my drives? Do I not have my... Do I not have my stuff online? When you right-click the use of caps, you might have to unlock scepters for it to show up. But if you go backwards, well, that will show that, but... Yeah, so there's scepters here. Scepters. If you haven't unlocked scepters, it won't show. Also, let me go back to mod options and Thaumcraft NEI editions config general. Put that back to normal view. Oh, the scepters don't show up in search other than this specific one. You have to just look up the uses of a wand core, and then you can look through, or look up the use of a cap, and it will show everything. Or you can just remember the basic generic way these are made. But then if you can favorite this, and then if you click on it, it will get knocked into your history. So once you find the one you want, you can put it into your history or favorite it. Yeah, so you can favorite it and all of that. Don't know why I have all of this on here, but okay. Alright, do I have drive? I never made the ME drives. I promised myself I would make some ME drives. How do I unset a P2P tunnel? Oh yeah, I probably should have... Well, I can do 32. I might have to rearrange how this works later, but that's more than enough P2P tunnels for now. Now that I'm re-familiarizing myself with more complicated P2P shenanigans. Here, put this chest here. I'm going to put all of these in here for now. Alright, so none of this stuff should be working. So like if I go down here, for instance, we should be able to reacquire this. So this is the EDF area. We're on bind to input mode. And then now I can just bind it to one of our not set ones. How do I get rid of old ones? Because these don't exist anymore. What did it just do? Oh, it's over here now. Okay, yeah, so it's only using 4 channels. Ah, yeah. Okay, we're binding input. I'll just grab a one here. Okay, so now we got this back up and running. At least theory. It should come back online any moment. There we go, 14 channels. Okay. And then we should have a craft area. Oh, the clean room has its own P2P, right? Should have its own P2P. Yes. So again, I can just link it to any of these random ones, and then that's clean room. So that should get clean room operation back, and then the cetane.
What's cetane?
That's the fuel.
Oh.
And then we name this
Oh, Mickey. Mickey loves his
okay, so that will get this back online, hopefully. And then we should have one up here for our well, actually, technically this is just a subnet. It's not a P2P setup, but it should be, to be honest. Now, when I do have access to all of my stuff, it looks like. So, yes, all of my stuff is accessible. So now, and this should bring cetane back into the running. We might not be making fish oil or something, but I might not have full access to... Well, our crafting pylons aren't in operation yet.
You could raise up the cables.
Well, I gotta...
The green ones, anyway. Like that one down there.
Okay, this is... Should we go this way? Don't have any crafting CPUs or anything right now to do this stuff with. But...
Oh, what? Where's your little egg room doing?
Well, it's... Currently, we're working on putting stuff into it.
Interesting. Started to look like the old cube thing like you did at one time.
Yeah, it's kind of like... Yeah, it's the same concept after all.
Just haven't quite linked them all the way yet.
Nice, so now... Yeah, I thought for sure I made 2 drives. I specifically was like, hey, make some drives, whatever. We'll put a temporary... you there. We get this back online. And then with that, technically everything should function like before, but we got some things to move around. Alright, so now if I ask for a drive and I ask for 2 of those stainless steel plate and titanium plates. Oh, well, we don't technically have the crafting pylons on yet, so we're gonna go up over here. Let's select 2. Oh, okay, it did let us do that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's looking good. Okay, that should link that up. Then we did have one over here.
Cookie, you're eating on my blinky. Oh, yes.
Need more of those right now. That should bring everything back online. Second thing is that this area I want to move to have this go here. Oh, I had made the dries, but then yeah, I understand now. What do you mean you can't make charge Certus quartz rods?
You're out.
Well, no, I think I just have something bound correctly. Are you sending any signal? You're not. Device missing channel. Why? Probably because this is a temple line that wasn't supposed to exist. I need more channels here. That should handle it.
Go check and see if it is.
Hmm?
Go check to see if it is.
The
To see if you can get your drives.
might take a minute to. Okay, that's still not connected. Give it a little bit though. Also give me a oh, this one says it's got channels now, so let's try that again. There we go.
You should go up.
I'm gonna use this smaller cable here. Yeah, because this is actually a subnet, not a thing. So what we need is
Different cable.
well, we need an interface. And then I want a dual interface as well, please. Oh, lapis plate.
You got lapis. Face.
I should have the. I guess I don't have.
You don't have a recipe behind this.
Get my drive. Yep, there we go.
Backwards.
Actually, I could have this sink in. Then I need to make that. Then I need and we'll have a subnet for fluids. Then I need a fluid storage bus. I have one. Uh, Even though I used the Logi pipes quite a bit on this run, I still feel like I'm rusty on them. But I could probably figure out whatever it is that I need to figure out.
You do use them a lot, though. Yeah, I've never seen you use anything else besides wonky pipes.
Well, those are the...
Those are the standard.
Oh gosh, I never actually did much with the crafting on logistics pipes this run. Um, Give me a bit and I might be able to do some experiments with that, though. I just want to get this stuff online as soon as I can.
Ooh, purple in here. Purple.
Does this stuff generate light? No. Okay.
Yeah, you night visions pick up more of the blue, purple hue from that thing at night.
Okay, so this is device online, device online. Give me one of you. Ooh, conductive iron. I haven't taught that how to make that. Well, whatever. We'll get back to that. So this is going to be fluid side, and this is going to be item side.
Do you want to make a sign and tell them apart? You know, mix.
Well, the type of terminal I put on there will make that obvious.
You gotta put the stuff in them.
Well, we gotta get to.
Like say the drives, make all the drives and then shove them in there. $19.
Yeah, this is gonna be torn down.
Could have just snagged those.
I gotta. I have to move the discs one by one.
Yeah, I know, but you could have taken them out and snag a drive and moved the casing over there. Instead of making more.
Well, I wanted one extra there just so I could do this more easily. Okay, do I have access to my stuff still? Looks like it. Yep. We're all good there.
What about the blue drives?
Those ones are gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, that's kind of my thing about it is that it Logi Pipes is just a bit too expensive in this pack for it to really feel like it's worth it. But then again, I also just did manual and bulk crafts for everything until the end of EV, so it's not like I
Glitchy.
yeah, they're a bit glitchy.
Got more fluid drives.
I mean, I did when I played Infinity Expert, I used Logic Pipes for things for a very long time, and it worked really well. But, and I mean, that's the same version of Logi Pipes that this should be. So theoretically, there might be some updates to this compared to 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, or however long ago it was that I played Infinity.
You should look at your records. You're missing one drive in that slot.
Going to take a.
Casey, are you actually smelling something? I can smell. I was
Hmm,
like, am I smelling something?
I'm not sure what that is, but
I'm thinking skunk, but it's like it's not strong enough for a skunk smell. Like stinky cabbage.
okay, I need an item terminal. Yes, a crafting terminal will work. Okay, and then this should show me only the items in this network. Perfect.
That connected to the fluids as well.
Yeah, so then we're going to get a fluid terminal.
What the?
Oh gosh,
Oh,
what
the
did I
timing
just...
of this.
What in the world did I just pick up?
I don't know. There's the timing of the skunk in the area. We have a skunk around here, and it's just now and then it moves. It's like, is that a skunk or is that cabbage I smell? It's very faint. Oh, at least we don't have to worry about a dog getting sprayed in the face again.
Oh, dang it!
Oh, what the? Did that little person stole your item?
No, it's, they're getting away.
Somebody likes cabbage.
Cabbages. Soul vial. Get back here.
Where'd he go?
Where did you go? Did you fall? Alright. It's been 1 minute! Oh, there you are. Get back in over there. Okay. So that's online. Now I need a fluid terminal. I should be able to just break that. Slap a cable here. Slap you there. And then use this facade and we're good to go. Other than the fact that that's open, but right now I got other stuff to take care of, so...
Yeah, don't let the little people go in the hole. Yeah, I think I'm definitely smelling skunk. But it smells so weak, though. Not as potent like the other times.
There we go. Now we got a path that loops around like this.
So you're gonna complete this thing?
What?
The cube?
It's gonna only be this big for now. These blocks are expensive and they require power. So it's just a waste of power to complete the whole thing.
And you should make it small.
Well, later on it's gonna be big. That's the thing. But for now, it's just gonna be just gonna be this.
Basically a horseshoe shape. shot under control this time. Not having issues.
Yeah, we should have. Yeah, we got fish. We got fish. How's this stuff running? Turtles!
Seriously, have you played? Yeah, I know you played Spyro, but have you played that mini game that's called Turtle Soup?
Mm,
That one?
I don't remember. I mean, I did all of the things on that.
I remember, because you have to flame or ram to keep the turtles from jumping into the pot. And
Yeah,
you're
just
trying
can go
to rescue
back.
the turtles. And playing the Spyro games bring memories.
Okay, well, now that I've completed that, we can move these warding stones to.
What are
Come
the warning
on.
stones there?
Uh, they they prevent the little things from moving past.
Oh,
It's like
little people?
it's yeah, it's an invisible wall.
Yeah. You're gonna have a little person down there.
There we go. Okay, so next up, we gotta go in here. Oh, there's a
George.
hole here. Let me get that patched back up.
What the? Did he just drop
Yeah,
an
the
emerald?
villager will drop an emerald.
He did.
Dang it, where did...
Did he
One
spawn?
of them may have disappeared.
They went under that house.
Well, if that one fell down there, that one had very little health left, so
Goodbye.
a tiny bit of fall damage would...
Kill
Yeah. They really like getting into trouble.
him. Oh, oh
I
boy.
think you can melt them in a tinker's furnace for emeralds.
Casey, you already done the village farm. You just shoot him with an arrow cookie. That's how they multiply. That's so weird.
I actually had a vacuum hopper above my village pile. It produces a lot less emeralds than you would think. So this is sky axis right here. Give me glass.
What the?
Glass shards hurt when you break them with your fist.
Oh,
Actually,
there's no random. What? Oh well. Land on your head. Oh, you didn't show Mage the cow, right?
there's just a cow on the
I now
roof.
know the name.
I never got around to naming it.
You just have to call it Pryosec or something.
It was Zyrtec.
A Zyrtec. But you have one name and that kind of popped out there. Is it still up there?
It should be. Been up there for ages.
Or did he
Yep,
finally?
it's still there.
Yeah, you don't have nowhere to go, cow. Well, he's gonna craft and mark territory all over your building when he sits up there. Like a bird. Wait, that cow's a stool pigeon.
Mm, I don't think that's gonna look very good on the inside, is it? I mean, it technically does, because now you can see the whole window. Mm, but this sticky outfit to make that effect is not worth it.
Just make a glass wall or a solid wall.
I'm just gonna put this back for now.
Yeah, you don't need much. You got a lot of skylight.
Does this block have anything behind it? It does. Or it specifically doesn't, which is what makes it problematic. That's the, guessing that's this block right here that I was looking at. No? What block was I looking at? Is it down here? No? Let me go back in and poke this and figure out where that is on the other side. Oh, okay. What if it was this instead?
That's better.
Yeah, this versus that. And then on the inside, now we got more of that action going. Okay. Now back down here. Next up is pretty much this. This subnet is going to get moved to here. Now, we already have this as a viable subnet, right? Did I make it one? Yes, but you're not connected to anything, so you gotta go boop boop, and then we need a storage bus. You do that. And then we need a quartz fiber. That separates these into two different networks.
Yeah, Wuzzy. Ah, hey. Yeah, sit. You're gonna groom yourself. Don't groom that close to my face.
Anchor. Go boop, 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 boop. And you. And then give me a... So now we can see everything that's in those drives. And we can see that the stuff in these drives are... nothing that surprising. Wait, some stuff already got put in
one
here.
left.
What got put in here already? Okay. Not sure how that ended up in there. Unless they must have already been in there. No new. Wait, why is that in here? Oh, I see. This is actually you should be extract only. Isn't that how I did it with this one as well? Yes, that's how I did it with that one as well. Okay, there we go. Now, the tricky part of this whole thing is, well, another thing I want to do is deal with that. You go over here, deal with that water tank. Slap a tank here for water. Yeah, water. And you're gonna just not do anything. And then you're going to... I want to pump a... Yeah, one of you. Get my pump. Yes. Import. There we go. This is an infinite source of water.
Oh, water.
Yeah, and then I'm draining it into this tank, so it's going to have some reserves.
Okay.
Don't know why it's giving me that quest now, but sure. Now, if I type in water, I got a lot.
Okay, what's next?
Well, that means that we can destroy this tank and its corresponding doodad. Don't need that anymore. Then one of the final, well, this one's going to be one of the more dangerous acts.
Cable.
I'm going to set you to, well, right now things go into here. So we actually have a bunch of items in here right now because this isn't going anywhere. What we're going to do is we're going to set you to, yeah, to that. So items should no longer go into here by default. They should attempt to go into here. And then if they aren't able to go in there, they should attempt to go into here as a last resort kind of thing. But now we just need to hook up the pipeline so that...
I think you're kind of running out of space in here.
Well, no, we're going to, first of all...
You gotta tear down some stuff to make...
Well, that's what I'm working on. Give me a second to finish what I was saying. This whole area here, all this yellow pipe's gonna go away.
Oh, you're finally getting rid of that eyesore?
Yes. That's why I'm moving that stuff over to here. But I gotta move things around, and I don't care about having that. Yeah, we're going to pretty much move. This is all gonna go over here. Just like that. And we get to tear down whole line. Then we're going to get a couple more of these. Oh, this can all go. I have a toggle bus? Okay, that's fine. We'll worry about that later. That's for a semi thing. It isn't going to be as... What the heck is in here?
You tell me.
Oh, it does all the impure dust. I don't know why I was doing it like this, but I don't like that. This thing seems like it. Oh, I see. Yeah. So this was just a terrible idea. Okay.
Well, that was available at the
Literally did this better just a bit later. Now the final bit is that I need, well, this whole thing just...
You could just dolly. Make it a mess.
I want an absolute do not go down this pipeline except when absolutely necessary type situation. And then if you have to, then that's when you connect. And boom. That should now... Oh, if I actually connect the thing. It should, in theory, get stuff going. Now, if I take this stuff here, I put it in here. Not sure where this will go, but it shouldn't go to there unless it has nowhere else to go. And then it should go into places like this first, which are filtered for the dust. Oh yeah, and I need to
Your stuff.
okay, so you can get connected for our interrupt. These are things that I want immediately put into storage and not process any further. So that's set up and good to go. Uh, Galena. So, like, I got some purified Galena ore. I'm gonna take that and then I'm gonna put it back in the system. And that's what I was expecting to see. Okay, it's being double red. Why is that? Where did that galena go? It's in here. Oh, okay. It's... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So what just happened was the galena should have gone into this. And then gone into that. Goes by too fast for me to see. Hopefully that's what was going on. Seems to be going to the right spots. And I can see that, well, it did go back into here, so it did go to the right spot. If I take this air crystal powder and then I say shove it into the system, it's back in here. So it's going where it's supposed to. And the only thing is to check the so that can go. So that's already tidied up a good chunk of stuff. Now it's time for these things. They need to move. So we're gonna go over here.
The little people go in the hole.
We're gonna do... Might end up in... Should have just had this go straight down. But we'll deal with... You can go here. Or interface. I need interfaces. And I need acceleration. I need like 20 of you. Silicon.
Typical silicon.
These are running right. Yes, they are. We're gonna say stop tungsten steel and switch to silicon for a bit. You stop tungsten steel, switch to silicon. And then once they finish, I did put the right silicon in there, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So that's being taken care of. And we can say, we can put that back in, and when it's done with the silicon, it will go back to making tungsten steel. Okay, so that's going to take a bit. I can put 5 acceleration cards in here.
6.
Hmm?
Missing one.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for the silicon ingots to come in. It's going to be a bit. There's our first one.
You're a real redhead.
Yeah, we're up to 22, so it's going up at a reasonable rate. That can go away. This. Okay, so while I'm working on that, though, or while that's cooking, you slap that sucker to here. It still has access to everything. Yep, yep, yep. Will that make 32 channels if I go all the way up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoop. Shouldn't have done that. That just destroyed it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, that's if I include. Oh, yeah, that's.
Oh!
How did you get. How do you manage to do this?
How do you get in that little nook? Where's your jar? Go in the jar, Nebby. Oh, they climbed up there.
They really are good at getting themselves into places they shouldn't be getting themselves into.
You should make it. Make 2 blocks high, then you can't get in. Yep. You're just making a beehive going upwards. Have
Moo.
him outside. Dirt.
Which multi-block? Oh yeah.
Centrifuge
Well, I
multi-block.
mean, to be fair, the steam centrifuge is supposed to be pretty darn good. But yeah, that is a lot of bronze.
Uh-oh, she's going up there.
Yeah, well, there's a cable in the way now. Can I rename these? No, I can't. That's fine. How we doing for power? They seem to be okay. Uh, it can go quite a ways. I think it's like 128 blocks or something.
Oh, your
Let's find
traveler's ready.
out. Give me a minute. Oh, we should be able to reconnect ore mining back to the system. There's that one there.
Oh, it's a wand. Traveler's wand.
Whatever that distance is. Yeah, you should be able to do that. Uh, uh -5. Back can I go? -539 to -412. So it looks like Looks like 128 blocks. There's a there's later on, and I don't know how later on is, but I think it's quite a bit.
What the heck?
Yeah, there's this thing called
Staff of
Staff of
teleportation?
Teleportation, and apparently this thing can go like 8,000 blocks or something.
Holy crap.
If you manage to point it directly at where the anchor is. But if you put a waypoint where the anchor is, you can use it for that purpose. I mean, the real problem is the
Recipe?
whatever this endest pearl is, which has
Got a lot of
neutronium.
pearls to do.
It's neutronium, so we ain't getting that until uh
That's from the planet, right?
I think that's like super late game, unfortunately,
Where you can get this stuff.
because you need to
Is it a
get
byproduct from something?
neutronium, and neutronium is very, very there seems to be a
Where does it say how you find the troll?
because you gotta get small piles of yeah. It's I mean, you can always get into pocket planes. All you gotta do is make a humongous amount of infused gold and a bunch of other things, and boom, you can have your own portal to wherever the heck you please.
I thought you were going to go take care of the mines.
Yeah, okay. All that is
Or
turning
miners.
this back on. Yeah, even the moon. I mean, you've seen me go to the to the moon with this, right? I mean, we'll go one step further and go to Mars.
Uh, to build it?
Oh. Sometimes it crashes, but it's still quicker to have the game crash, go back into the menu, reload the game than it does to take a rocket to Mars. So
Yeah, in the end,
it's
it's
like
still
one
cheaper
out
than
of
ocean.
every 50-ish trips it will crash on. Usually the first one of the day if it's going to. To do so, you're gonna need a primordial pearl. Like straight off the bat, that's a thing.
Hey, do you get that from your
Yeah.
rewards?
Uh, yeah, and I mean we're back in.
Oh my god, they have spacesuits down there. Spider-Man! Yeah!
Yeah. So you have to use a primordial pearl to create this subdimension. You need a lot of infused gold and I think another primordial pearl to make one of these gateways. I forget, there's a gateway, keystone receptacle. The keystone is this. Okay, no pearl needed for that. No pearl needed for that. The annoying part is this dense infused gold, because infused gold is an infusion recipe, and it just takes a lot of infusion crafts. But you gotta make a keystone receptacle. Oh wait, then you also need the keystone receptacle requires you to make if we take a look at the book, let's get back into the land where I'm not consuming oxygen.
It's the
uh
Year book.
yeah, and see there's my moon portal right there, but we're gonna go back into, whoops, I forgot to hold forward. If you don't hold forward when you go back into this node, it lets you back out. It will just suck you back in. Still much. Oh gosh, dang it! I touched it.
There's a little drawback with it, apparently, if you're not paying
Alright.
attention to which direction you're going.
Anywho, if I had a device that launched me with velocity feet.
What the? What's wrong with that pig?
He's on the glowstone. the You have to kill one of the Thaumcraft dungeon bosses for a pearl, unless you want to. Uh, there is another way. I don't remember exactly the specifics, but rare loot bags can drop from specific mobs, but it doesn't show it on NEI. Uh, unless this got patched. So the rare treasure, it doesn't show the drops on here, but there's like a special version of zombies and stuff that can. I don't remember the specifics. You'd have to watch the vid on it that Neurotica Goose made. Uh, but a sword on a dynamism tablet counts as a player enough for the rare treasure to spawn. From, I think it's like zombies or something? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's like a way to duplicate pearls, I forgot. But that requires you to have a pearl in the first place. And then I forget how it works. I should probably look into that at some point. But you're gonna need one pearl, and I believe that's it. You technically just need one pearl. No, wait, no, because the construct, arcane, alchem construct. You also need 4 of these, which means another pearl per portal. The Ae2 teleporter. How crazy is this? Oh, it's not as crazy as I thought, but I think that the Ae2 teleporter isn't interdimensional, so it's not going to get you to the moon. But you don't need to go to the moon right now. You just want to go 8,000 blocks in a specific direction, so this is... I mean, as long as you can get the dire crafting table, which apparently you can, all of that's fine. Crystal matrix, crystal ingots. You need nether stars. You're gonna need uh you're gonna need 18 nether stars. But other than that, yeah. I mean, killing 18 withers is probably still less effort than what I've done. But oh, hey! You are here. Oh, okay. I thought you had died, but nope. You're alive. Okay. Oh, I should check and see how the ores is going. Okay, we have things spinning. We have things processing. Looks good. Looks good. This is running. And then I should be able to go into here. And I should be able to see these numbers change once in a while. Yep. That one changed. Okay, so that things are going into here, which is the stuff kind of thing we want to see. So technically, we don't want this crushed iron ore going here. Uh,
Villager, get out of the way! Dancing in your face.
what we should see is okay. Every once in a while, like a drop of one of these goes in, which is fine. Ooh, palladium metallic powder dust. Oh, does it cost a lot of power? It also requires titanium, so there's that as well. Technically, I believe that the that this might be technically MV if you're insane enough to do it that early. Why that specific measurement? No, the eggs account for a lot. Okay. Now, acceleration card. Give me like 20 more of these. Certus Quartz Plate. Uh, Certus. Certus Quartz. Give me a pattern capacity card times 2, please. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. All right, while that crafts, I'll be back in a minute. And that was only for 15 blocks? That's a bit wild on its own. Hopefully that scales logarithmically. Uh, Alright, that came in. Compressor. No. I just want to teach this how to make. What was I doing? Quartz plate? Oh, just a direct Certus quartz to Certus plate recipe with a compressor. That's nice. How convenient. And I don't remember why I wanted to make that. More acceleration cards, probably. And it needs gold plate. It's 1.6 seconds to... Huh. Hey, Ruckus! I thought you were over on somewhere else's. How have you already got 5,000 points? I'm giving away points like candy these days. Well, there once was a person who just discovered that bending machining a gold plate is slower than fluid extracting into molten gold, then turning that into a gold plate with a fluid solidifier by a factor of... What is 9.8 divided by... I think it's like 3.2. So it's about 3 times faster. Well, for the story time, you need to give me like a creature, and what is it doing? like say a unicorn who is trying to catch 17 butterflies for the butterfly festival. I don't know why I made that a reward. Oh, the pain. Though I believe this is just the case with gold. So if you take a look at iron ingot, it's 1.6 seconds on the fluid solidifier. It's 2.8 on the extruder, which is a lot less than 9. A raccoon. Once upon a time, a wizard in New York City decided to cast a spell awakening on a random helpless raccoon, which gives the raccoon sentience and a modicum amount of intelligence. I think it increases your intelligence score to 10. It is faster, even with iron ingots. Well, no. It's actually slower. Bending machine is faster for iron plate. Yeah. The bending machine is faster for iron plate, conductive iron. So, anywho, then this wizard, being an absolute maniacal person, decides to trap the raccoon in a room and says, "You're gonna have to learn to play Minecraft and then defeat this mod pack. And then once you do so, we'll let you out." So here's the raccoon. Uh, he names himself Rack because he doesn't really understand how names work, but is actually not too far off from the point. Rack the raccoon has to play Gregtech. I have Streamlabs, not Stream Elements. This story is turning really dark. Has what? I believe there's a watch time like command because, well, there's a first joined command or something. I can probably actually see that number myself, though. Let's see here. Uptime. There's users. Okay, that doesn't tell me. Well, there is the currency. Oh, what? Here we go. It says 758 hours. I don't know how to make that a command that. Yeah, I'm unsure. I think you also get points for subscribing. Stuff like that. Or it multiplies your channel points. Anywho, I'm just gonna say gold plate is uh for now we're just gonna put it in the vending machine. I don't need a lot of gold plates anyway. Oh, what the heck? Index 37 was out of bounds for length 36. Show you in index 36. Let's see if it happens again. Uh, ooh, that's not looking right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Uh, do you want the crash report? I can give you it if you want. I'm guessing it's because I did such a large rearrangement of the Ae2 network that, oh no, crash reports. Today's the 17th, right? Uh, sure. Hold on. I'll just paste bin this. Well, I mean, I could just make a paste bin link real quick. There, if you wanted to, there you go. Okay, so what was I doing? I was working on making this tower of molecular assemblers and accelerator cards. I wanted like 20 more accelerator cards, but it needed gold and all of these other things. That poor bending machine. Oh, shoot, I forgot to block off this. I'm surprised that that hasn't caused me any problems. Stone, dent, panel, panel. I'm pretty sure I was the one mostly responsible for the crashes, though I blame the magic mods for that. When you mess with magic mods, you are more likely to experience shenanigans. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a toggle bus inverted. To make an inverted toggle bus, we need a normal toggle bus. To make a normal toggle bus, we need a not so normal toggle bus. We need a level emitter, boom. And then what flavor was this? Boom. This is no setting required. No setting required for that. And then this is a setting 2 craft. Yep, it's how it usually goes. Okay, can I get inverted toggle bus, please? Yes, sirree. Yay. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this network directly to these drawers from the back. If I can get in there. Would this technically be? Well, it's no, it wouldn't be any less pipes, but it would look nicer. Uh, yeah, from here. Okay, so I think that's on the wrong side. Okay. Then we need a facade for this bit here. Bloop. There, now nobody will tell the difference. Then I need a stone. Do we got like a fancier lever? Is that like a thing? I need to put a lever here. So right now, if I right click this, it shows the 106,000 red granite dust. Oh my god. Okay. But if I take a lever, I can disconnect it. And now it shows 6,500 red granite dust, which is not good. There shouldn't be red granite dust in here. Well, we're going to fix this. Barite, tungstic acid, pyrite, sulfur, sodium, molybdenum. Wait, no, don't put the soul vial in there. And Certus quartz, thorium. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the back here. If I can access the... And I'm going to... Oh, do I need to face the actual front of this to get access to the deposit items function? Let me see here. I've put 9 items. Okay, those are all items that do not have a drawer slot. So, boom, 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 and boom. So those are 4 new or 9 new entrants into the drawer system. I'm going to unhook that, and now all of that shows properly, right? So then we're going to go and start dumping. Yep, okay, that moved it all. And now the 17,000 sulfur is in there. So that's all looking good. Hey, there we go. The thorium didn't go in? Oh, because I never put thorium in. I somehow put something else. Oh, it's because I had 9 dusts and I only... Yeah, that's fine. But that got rid of a lot of stuff that should just be in these drawers, so there we go. Also, while we've been doing this, we're up to 2,700 tungsten steel. We also got, well, we're back down to like 1,100. Well, actually, you have 1,500 ingots worth as well. Got a lot of, oh, this is, needs some maintenance. Where's the, there you are. I mean, no valid recipe found. Titanium dust. It's setting 1 or 11. Here we go. Okay, we've probably processed enough. That's our aluminum now. Oh, hey, we're up to 2,600 aluminum now because I'm now directly melting the. I am now just directly melting the ore berries into molten aluminum and then casting it into ingots. So that's good. All right. Back to the auto crafting towers. That's the big thing that we need to get going. Like how See, the thing is I would actually love to have uh you're really good at getting into trouble, aren't you? I would love to have these visible on one surface. Because I think it's cool to see the molecular assemblers running. So if I can get to 32 without 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That'd be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'd be up to 24 with that. I get like 4 more of these. Black steel. Ugh. Why do we not have circuits? We do, but why so little? Gold foil. Okay. Let's teach this thing how to make gold foil. Ew. We're gonna teach this thing. Why is the other bending machine not showing up? Oh, that's because I said metal bender, not bending. All right, there we go. Now we're crafting circuits again. How weird would it be for one of these to stick out like that? We need to set up making of rubber bars. Let's get that going. Or if we shorten this down to 16, then we could just do it double-sided. Yeah, we could just do that. We got these all loaded up. Should just be able to go to the interface. Oh, I haven't actually connected this line to anything. Why did it stop, sir? Stop changing it. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Now I can just drag all of these down. We still got a lot to do, but we're getting there. Just put these patterns wherever there's a slot. Okay, that removes two more of these, so we can go downstairs and find the ones that got. Looks like this one. Yes, this one. Mhm, 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 mhm. Be nice if I didn't have to click and drag every single one of these, but eh. Oh my gosh, stop changing your perspective just randomly. If I click and drag, if I don't let go of the click fast enough, it gets a bit finicky. Oh gosh, it happened again. Ah, something's going weird with the interface terminal. Something funky going on with the interface terminal. How did you get? Oh gosh, dang it! You're gonna get yourself hurt. Oh wow, made it down without causing great amounts of injury. Okay, back to moving these patterns around. We've mostly finished it. Boop ba boop ba da boop ba boop ba doop ba doop ba da boop ba doop. Moving the patterns. It's how they become blatterns. Boop ba doo ba doop. Moving them patterns around. Moving them around, yeah. Going to tidy up the systems. They ain't going to be such bad systems anymore. Just gotta do a little bit of rearranging the type of stuff that's hair raising. Oh, that's all the patterns moved. Yay! Now this entire part can go. Now, where do we want to put our crafting CPUs, though? 'Cause that's the only thing left in this. I don't know if I want to put them also in here. I might put them in here. I'm not sure. Because I was thinking we do a pylon there and a pylon there of auto crafters. Like that. That just works. It's a little bit tight, but it works. We have ourselves the start of our new auto crafting tower here. We have a lot of slots now. We got ourselves like 40 slots free right now. So that's good. Okay, interface terminal and pattern terminal. We should put that here. Actually, all 8 channels for this subnet until I put a controller in. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. We got pattern terminal. Oh, we should make this the fluid pattern terminal. But that requires niobium titanium, which is a bit annoying, but whatever, do it. Get it made already? Yes, we did. So now we can put the fluid pattern terminal there. So we got terminal, pattern terminal interface, fluid pattern terminal, and fluid terminal. All just nicely plopped right there. I think that's not a terrible result, eh? But pattern refiller card. Let's see if that actually will that request. Oh, no crafting job activity because oh, there we go. Yeah, as for the crafting CPUs, maybe we just leave them here for now. But we'll definitely need to put them somewhere. Why can't you keep the mulch going? No, you can. No more red granite dust has seemingly filtered into this, though. So that's good. Let's teach this how to make red alloy wire, because I needed this for a different thing. Oh, this doesn't have access to the mainnet's terminals. Which, I mean, makes sense. Now that I think about it, so... This should actually be connected to mainnet, all three of these. Oh, it's not super necessary that those ones are, but that should be a mainnet line now. So now if I want some void upgrades, because I want to get like 20 of these, looks like it can do that. Oh yeah, and now let's teach this thing how to make rubber. We have 33,000 slime balls. Centrifuge for raw rubber dust. Don't we also just have a lot of raw rubber dust? Well, not a lot. But raw rubber dust and an LCR plus 9 sulfur equals that. Let's actually get a fluid solidifier. Oh, we do have one. Nice. Okay. And then give me a plate mold. And a dual interface. Nine. So we should teach it how to make 9 rubber bars, rubber, and the craft for molten rubber over here is going to become defunct. Yes, no more drops of molten rubber. We're going to instead say that that equals 9, 18, 27, 36. So 36, we'll make 36 plates and such at a time. Come on. What happened to this over here? Don't we have channels here? It's the same. Hey, no. It says it's there. So why no? If ice is online there. Water. Okay, well, the LCR area is not online, so. But why? It's only 17 of 32 channels. This is just too much. It says 6 of 8 channels now, so it says 4 of 8 channels now. Device missing channel. I mean, missing channel is the problem. Okay, this thing still doesn't have one. Fine, give me... Why are you not getting your channel? This is the output side. Everything there is proper. There's only 6 channels going down that line. But for some reason, you can't get a channel. You know what? Remove. Somebody please tell me why you don't have a channel. Uh... Well, it's 17 on this side. What? I can't make a stinking dense cable that I really want to make right now. Well, I can just yoink one of these. It is 32. Oh, well. Well then. I'm really surprised at that. It's almost everything's just P2P tunnels at this point. I mean, it's a lot of P2P tunnels, but right. So I guess most of the channels went in that direction. Like I don't even know what this is. Oh, that's the crafter pile. Well, I guess we divide this into two cables then. Run this way. It should tell me the number of channels by now. Oh wait, no. This goes there. $14 and $20. Okay. Alright, so that gets the LCR area back under control. Okay, so now I can take my rubber pattern. Yeah, 36 ingots of raw rubber. Then I can say to make these, we gotta fluid solidify. How many? 5184. 5184 to 36. So 36 of those. And then we can also say that it gives 30, 36 of these is another pattern. And then rubber ring, we just multiply it by 4. So 136 times 4, 144. And then that's pretty much all of the rubber components. Did I not get solidifier for rings yet? How does this have no... Wait, I have one for bars and one for ingots? I should just, Okay, now where's the other fluid solidifier? Because that one we can actually just have do rings. Okay. So now all of those rubber things are taken care of. Oh yeah, we're supposed to void upgrade these. And ore processing is going okay, I think, right? Yeah, things are churning. Okay. Hmm. How much crushed ores do we have? We got all of this crushed redstone, crushed apatite. Got a lot of give me a I want a low item filter. Yeah, low voltage item filter. And I'm going to use this to start injecting crushed ore into the system. But we don't want to give it crushed tantalite, bauxite, or ilmenite. But we're fine giving it all the other crushed ores, so that's a type filter, not an item filter. Low item filter. Possibly even ultra low voltage. Let's actually go ultra low voltage because I just want this to be like a slow burn. Uh, Okay, lead wire. Okay, so with this ultra low voltage item filter, slap it right here. We didn't say we just have to invert the filter, right? So yeah, invert filter, please. Then export bus and an OR dictionary filter card. Slap that there. I think I just say crushed. Crushed. Why is this so fast? Oh, is this not a large item? Good enough. Thing is gonna put That's technically a crushed door, isn't it? So, hold on. There's a good chance I'm out of, or about to be out of stone dust for this. I'm getting low. Getting low. Well, the movement has completed, so I can actually say move Ae2 stuff is done. Oh, the boss. The bots. We might end a bit early so I can make a food, and then maybe I'll start back up in a bit. Just take a bit of a break here. Mm, yeah, because I'm kind of hungry. And I mean, I did my thing that I wanted to do today. Well, next up is Power Station. All right, we're gonna raid somebody, and then we'll maybe come back tonight, maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's see who's. Well, maybe I'll keep going. It's only me and Ducky playing right now. My goodness, where's all the Gregtech peeps? Okay, fine. I mean, now I just have a duty to keep going, right? At least for a little bit more, right? There's somebody, wait. Okay, we did find someone to raid. Okay, we're gonna do. Got blood again. Alright, anywho, thank you all for dropping by. Maybe some more later, but take care.